Jonathan, Rod Baxley, Fayetteville Observer. How would you describe your competitiveness and take us back to the practice jersey thing at West Virginia?
I'll say my competitiveness. I mean, I have like a flip every time I get on the court, like a little switch I can like flip on and off. So, I mean, always looking to compete and, I mean, to win. And then like with the jersey thing, that's just I did it once here, but I try to do it no more. Just when I get upset or like not having my practice, sometimes I just down the middle, just rip it.
How do you balance those two things with trying not to go over that line, but maintaining that competitive fire that you need on the court?
Really just understanding that, like, the work I put in, I mean, I know the work I put in every day, so it's no reason to get upset about missed shots or certain stuff that's out of my control.
Jeremiah with Inside Carolina. Jonathan, wanted to ask you, just kind of getting integrated with this team so far. I know the official practice has started, but you've kind of been with these guys for a while. How would you kind of characterize what you guys are trying to do from an offensive standpoint? Obviously, a lot of new guys, figuring each other's games out. How would you characterize just what you guys are trying to do offensively?
I mean, it's a good understanding of what like everyone can do now since, I mean, the first week to now. So really just staying inside of what we can do, but doing it in a confident way. I mean, knowing everyone's abilities and playing to everybody's strong suits. So just staying at that every day.
Is that something that you felt was a quick developing process as far as getting to know each other's skill sets, or just kind of, I guess, how smooth was that learning everyone's abilities?
I think it was quick. You was able to tell from the start like who's able to do this, who's able to do this and that. So really just picking at that and like just learning from each other.
Shelby Swanson with the News and Observer. I'm curious, just what's impressed you the most about Henry, specifically his skill set, his leadership, anything like that?
I'll say his shooting. I mean, and his way to protect the paint, and his touch too. He got a good little floater. But Henry's good. He's really good. He surprised me. I mean, we played him last year when I was at West Virginia, at Arizona. Didn't see much of him. But when he was in, you could tell he was out there. So really just seeing his true game here and how big of a piece he's going to be for our team is big, and I'm ready to play with him.
Jonathan, when you think back to the spring and going to the portal, what were the things that you were looking for most as you were going through that process, and what was Hubert's pitch to you as far as trying to get you comfortable?
The main thing for me was looking for a coach that believed in me and my abilities and what I can do on the court, and really is having that relationship with a coach, and instantly it clicked with Hubert, and him just seeing like what he liked in my game and what I could do for his team, and I really picture myself doing that, playing for him, and playing with North Carolina across my chest. So that's something I want to do.
Jonathan, Andrew Jones started 24/7. When you look at your season last year, your rebounding really started picking up about late January. What was the difference in your numbers going up there? Was it more aggressiveness? Was there anything else that you gained as far as comfort that kind of took those numbers up?
I think it was me just getting more comfortable out there. I mean, obviously I could shoot the ball, but taking the next part of my game of being more aggressive and, like I said, going to grab some rebounds. I mean, I'm more than capable of doing it, so just playing with that, another part of the edge of going to grab a couple rebounds.
We talked to Hubert a few weeks ago, and he said he thinks you can be a fantastic offensive rebounder. What kind of offensive rebounder can you?
I think I can be a great one too. I mean, if I the same effort and energy I want to have shooting a ball, if I put that same energy towards going and crashing offensive boards, then I can be one.
Jonathan, go ahead. Adam Smith with Inside Carolina. Jonathan, when you were talking earlier about understanding and learning this new team that has come together from all these different places, like what had you learned specifically about some of these guys? Like what do you like about the way this team is shaping up?
I'll just speak for, everyone, because we all have the same things when it's on the court. I mean, we all want to win. That's the one thing I can pick up since day one to now. If it's every practice, every conditioning, every little thing we do, it's about getting better, making each other better, and at the end of the day, we all got one goal, and we want to win at the highest level.
Is that something you can feel? Because I know Hubert has talked about, he feels like this is a competitive group, some of his like first impressions of you guys. Can you sort of feel that?
You can feel it every day, every drill. If it's competing, every little thing we do, we can just, everyone is just ready to go, ready to compete, ready to win.
Jonathan, no White's Top at Tar Heel 24/7. What were some of your first impressions like of Chapel Hill and getting onto campus, and how has that, I guess, changed, or is there anything that sort of surprised you since being here?
I haven't been around Chapel Hill much, but from walking from class to class and seeing Franklin Street, I mean, I like it. I mean, it's most definitely different from Morgantown a little bit, but I like it. It's a little bit more stuff to do down here.
Have you gotten to Seth's ice cream shop?
Tell you.
Have you gotten to the ice cream shop down there? Or Seth?
I've probably been there a couple times.
Jonathan, Riley Davis from Sleepers Media, and he checks CBB. I know we saw that you could shoot last year at West Virginia. You know, that's where most of your shot attempts came from, but where have you most been working on your game from an offensive perspective this offseason into the start of practices?
Really just expanding it. I mean, I've always had the same abilities, but I really worked on getting to the rim, really switching it up, being able to, I'm more than a three. And I'm looking forward to showing you guys that this year.
And speaking to your three-point shooting, I know there's a lot of guys on this team who are good shooters with you, with Kyan Evans, with Luka, with Derek Dixon. How do you stack yourself up to those guys in terms of the best shooter on the team?
Like I said, we compete in everything. I mean, I think I'm the best shooter in the country. That's just with my confidence. So, I mean, every time I step in the gym, no matter where it is, who else is in there, I think I'm the best shooter.
Hey, Jonathan, Grant Sasher of Tar Heels on his side. Hubert has talked a lot about emphasizing guard versatility. How do you see yourself fitting into that concept?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, so Coach Davis talked a lot about emphasizing guard versatility. How do you see yourself fitting into that concept?
I mean, Coach Davis, he's seen the potential in me with not just being able to just shoot the ball, but also create for not just myself, but my teammates as well. So he's given me the freedom and, I mean, the space to be able to do that. So each day I look to get better at that, creating for me and my teammates, and just showing that I can put the ball on the ground and not just be just a shooter.
Jonathan, Tom Shanahan, All Sports Discussion. You know, this is a portal era, and there aren't a lot of schools making players available this early in the season. Are you enjoying sitting down here and getting to meet a new media corps and a new environment?
It's most definitely a little different. I mean, I didn't have this before the season last year, so being able to do this, I mean, I'm grateful to be in this position.
Jonathan, Jesse McWilliams, Spectrum News 1. Obviously, a guy like Seth Trimble's played a lot of basketball here in North Carolina. What can you learn from a guy like that?
I'll say since, day one, his leadership, and his knowledge of the game, of being here and what it takes to compete at the highest level, to compete at North Carolina. So just picking little things up off him every day. I'm blessed to be by his side and be able to compete with him this season.
What do the shooting competitions look like in practice? If you're the best shooter in the country, does that mean Luka's the best shooter internationally? and is there, does somebody try to get those things going? Is there somebody talking come over here, let's do some battle?
Usually, no. It's not no competition going on, but during practice, either one day is maybe Derek, or one day it's Luka or Kyan or me, or one day it's everybody knocking some shots in. So, but as far as that, we can shoot this year. I'll say that.
Johnson, going back to AJ's question about rebounding and those improvements down the stretch last year, how do you build off that in an off season, and what have you kind of picked up on rebounding since being here?
Really just staying on it. Not staying consistent with rebounding. If it's really not trying to have practices where I'm not going to the boards or crashing, really staying consistent with it to where it leads to the season, where it's not just going to help myself, but it's going to help my team as well. So,
just a question about Caleb. Obviously, seems to have a big personality. Are there any moments that stand out maybe on the court, off the court that kind of speak to that and just his personality?
I mean, what you guys see is that's Caleb is no difference. He has a very goofy personality, and I think that's something that every team needs, and it's something that our team needs to make things not so serious all the time. It's okay to laugh and to have fun. So, and he brings that at every moment. So, I'm glad to have him.
Yeah, you seem like definitely a more maybe intense guy in practice, the practice jersey ripping and all that. Has there been a moment where maybe he's kind of come over and like said a joke to you and lighten the mood that you can think of?
There's most definitely been a couple of practices just joking around and made me laugh a couple of times. So to let me know like it's okay to laugh and have fun. You don't have to be serious all the time, but he's a fun guy.
Jonathan, Jack Morris, Daily Tar Heel. Talk a lot about your confidence and clearly you're a confident guy. Where exactly does that come from?
I mean, ever since I was little, I mean, my mom told me, like, I mean, don't worry about what no one, like, thinks about you, or just be you. So I've always carried that, like, wherever I went, if it's off the court, on the court, just being me and playing confidently, like, that's what makes me the player who I am, just playing with confidence and that edge.
Ariel out of the Tar Heel Tribune, you talked about trying to get to the rim. You took 25 free throw attempts last season. What did you change in your game, and how will your game change in the Carolina system to give you more chances to get to the line?
I believe I have way more freedom than what I have of if it's off the dribble stuff, being able to create for myself or have the opportunity. So really just being aggressive and not just settling for shots beyond the arc, and knowing that I have the size and the strength to be able to go inside and create. So
do you think your three-point attempts will come differently this season than last season?
No, I believe that catch and shoots off the dribble, like, it will be there. I think I have more off the dribble opportunities, but as far as if it's, who knows, I mean, if it's plays or running transition threes, or I think it would be similar. Like, I'll still get some of the same looks.
And just speaking to that, like
Couple
kind
more.
of freedom within the offense, is that part of, I'm assuming, Hubert's pitch to you maybe in the portal of what you'd be able to do within his system here?
Yes, just him seeing my ability to be able to score with him and without the ball, and me being under him and his system and what he can do for me and help me teach me and learn me certain stuff. So, yeah.
Jonathan, a lot of talk about what you can do offensively. How do you sort of see yourself fitting into the defensive puzzle? And obviously this is a team that has a lot more length than it had last year.
Most definitely. I mean, our team most definitely has size, and that's something that I love with this group. I mean, having multiple people that can guard multiple positions, but I think that's a part of my game that's in a way slept on and not acknowledged in a way. I mean, I show it every day in practice that I can guard. I mean, whatever position you need me to guard. So, I mean, that's something that I'm really excited to show this year, that I can play both ends of the floor, especially defense.
Can you guard 1 through 4?
Yes, sir.
Did you have to do a lot of that, kind of mixing it up last year?
Yes, it was a lot of times with certain games, if it's foul trouble or a player's injured, I had to guard bigger defenders, and I mean, I think I held my own pretty good.
Jonathan, who are some of the, I guess, most vocal guys on this team? You guys are in practice or, competing like that. Who are the voices that you end up hearing the most?
During the most competitive, probably, I'll say Seth, Kyan, Luke. I mean, I ain't lie, everybody. I mean, everyone talks. I mean, that goes into the winning piece. I said everyone wants to win, so when stuff gets competitive, it's chippiness, and everyone wants to win. Everyone's gonna be vocal and talk. So, I mean, everyone is talking during practice, and that's the most thing I love about the team.
Take one more if there is one. Shelby.
Yeah, just I guess going to that, I remember Seth telling us that he feels like the team gelled super quick. You said like minimum 10 days, max 14. Well, that's super fast. I guess just from your perspective, like how long did it take for the team to really gel, and what do you think allowed you guys to do that with so many new guys in the off season?
I agree. I mean, I didn't expect us to gel that fast. I thought it would be like a couple people who were kind of gonna be in their shell and really didn't want to open up. But I think what helped us really able to gel so fast is that the open gyms that we had. I mean, early in the year, in the summer, and a lot of them got chippy because, I mean, everyone's competitive, everyone wants to win. So I think with that, I mean, that allowed us to bond quickly and really just accept one another. So.
Everybody good? All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Sean.
you.